Season 2 of Invisible Inheritance had an episode about the body, about what the body has learned to feel, about somatic family inheritance. This episode is different. This one is about the body as a position in the world. The body you have, its size, its color, its gender, its ability, its appearance, occupies a specific position in the cultural hierarchy we explored in the previous episode. And that position has instilled in you things that are inheritance just as much as anything passed down by family or culture. The body you have determined a huge amount of experiences, how you are seen, how much space you are entitled to occupy, what efforts you had to make that others did not, what things were given to you without asking that were denied to others. The inheritance of the body you have is not about appearance. It's about what it is to navigate the world in the specific body you are, and what that journey has instilled in you. Its gender, its color, its size, its ability, gave you access or denied you access before any choice of yours. You don't need to cover everything. One specific, honest thing. Dimension 1. What the world projected onto your body. From birth, the body you have has been read by the world in specific ways. Expectations were created. Treatment was calibrated. Opportunities were opened or closed. Surveillance was exercised or not exercised. This treatment instilled in you assumptions about what you can expect from the world, which continue to operate even when circumstances change. Dimension 2. What you internalized about your body. The culture we examined in the previous episode has value hierarchies about bodies, about what is beautiful, capable, desirable, trustworthy. These hierarchies have been absorbed by everyone, including by people whose bodies are devalued by them. Internalization of negative messages about one's own body is one of the most costly and least visible forms of cultural inheritance. Dimension 3. What your body learned to do to navigate the world. In response to what the world projected and what you internalized, your body developed strategies. Shrinking to take up less space. Performing more to compensate for lower expectations. Hypervigilance in spaces where your type of body has historically been less safe. Comfort and relaxation in spaces where your type of body is the norm. These strategies are bodily inheritance, installed by the repeated experience of being this specific body in this world. Some bodies inherit advantage, facilitated access, presumption of competence, room to err without the error being generalized, visibility without cost. Others inherit disadvantage, additional barriers, presumption of lesser competence, need to prove more, invisibility or visibility with cost. None of these is personal merit or failure. They are inheritances installed by historical systems that value certain bodies in specific ways. For those who inherited advantage, the work is to see what was received without asking, and the cost others paid for that system to exist. Not as guilt, as necessary honesty to make choices with open eyes. For those who inherited disadvantage, the work is to distinguish what the system installed from who you are. What you internalized about your worth that is not yours, that was installed by a system that doesn't know you and doesn't see you. And to reclaim what was taken, not the perfect body that culture sells, but the relationship with your body that you never needed to earn because it was always yours. The body you have is yours, not the body that culture approves, not the body that the market sells. The body that exists, with its history, its marks, what it has been through. That is yours. You received about your body, from culture, from family, from relationships, that you recognize as installed and not as truth. How does that message operate in your daily choices? 1. Separate what the body is from what has been said about it. The body has history, ability, sensation. What has been said about it is narrative, cultural, familial, relational. These are different things. 2. Recognize the strategies the body developed, without judging them. They were responses to real conditions. The question is whether they still serve, or if they continue to operate in contexts where they are no longer necessary. 3. Reclaim the relationship with your own body, not as an aesthetic or performance project, as a reconnection with the place where all inheritance is deposited, where all choice happens, where life is truly lived. The body you have navigated a specific world and accumulated the history of that journey. That history is inheritance, as much as anything passed down by family. And like all inheritance, it can be examined. Not to undo what happened, to see clearly what was installed, what still serves, and what can be chosen differently. Your body is not the problem. It is the place where all history landed, and from where all choice starts. That is invisible inheritance. What it is to be the specific body you are, and what that journey has instilled in you. The last episode of this season is about the present, not what you received, but what is happening now that is shaping who you are in ways that will only be visible decades from now. Invisible Inheritance T3.